Hello everyone, it's Carrie at Inky Bee Journals and Ephemera. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So today is not a tutorial video. Today I thought I would share with you the designs in a new digital kit which I will be using in my next project, which will be a single signature journal or notebook type thing. And I thought when we get to the point of binding that I would show you how to do the brad binding system, which is really easy. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to finally show you how to do that. So I thought I would do a flip through of the digital designs that I will be using in that kit. This is not the whole kit, but I will put a link in the description box below for the kit and for the Etsy store that I actually purchased this from. So before we get through having a look at these, I will just tell you the digital designs are by Wildflower Publishing. You can find them on Etsy and the lady's name is Hannah. So I will put a link for all of this below. So without further ado, let's have a flip through. So these are, excuse me, these are only, I've got 11 pages here, which as I said is only part of the kit. The kit is huge. It's a collection of several kits that this lady offers in the one bundle, I suppose you call it. And so I've just chosen 11 of the pages. This first one I have written front cover on here because I'm actually going to use these parts as the front cover and the back cover, and that's why it's just blank on the other side, and I have not printed on this side because they are going to be, these designs are going to be cut out and put down on the cover. So this is design number 1, or this is the first design I will show you. So that's lovely. These are muted tones. They have colour in them, but they are more muted tones. So you have light greens, sort of orange, and sort of light reds, browns, and creams. There's even like a bluey green in here and a sort of a greyish colour, some browns, some various different colours. So that's one page. This has got some more beautiful colours. There's yellows here, there's purples and pinks, and these are like a bluey grey colour here, so they're all gorgeous. I love the floral designs and I love the colours because they're bright without being overly bright. And this is the next page. And these are gorgeous. I love these autumnal colours that can be seen. Now on the back of each of these pages I have just printed a faux coffee dye or a faux tea stain paper, and I will actually be adding some extra faux tea stain papers in between each of these coloured designs so that it just gives a few extra pages in the kit, or a few extra pages in the journal when I make it. So this is the next design, and I love these colours, these soft pinks and the purples and these sort of purpley blues. They're just lovely. It's muted, but it's still got some pretty colour, and I really like that. And then there's this one. I love these ferny type things too. And then we have this one. Lovely, almost a daisy-like flower. Actually, it reminds me more of a carnation, I guess. There's some little butterflies as well. It's pretty. And this page, absolutely gorgeous. And I've printed these on paper which is, I think it's about 120 GSM. I'm not too sure, to be honest, what that would be equivalent to in the pounds system of paper. You might need to have a look at a conversion for that. But it's thin without being over thin. It goes through the printer easily, and it's got a slight sort of smooth surface on it, so I think the ink sits more on top rather than soaking through as much. But it's not too thick, but it's not too thin either, so this is just a good thickness for making journal pages with. So this is gorgeous. There's all sorts of other different sorts of flowers, and I like the fact that even though they're a similar theme in each of these images, and yet they're all different. So, but I'm loving these oranges and even almost apricot-y colours, and the purples. Gorgeous. And this pale colour in the background, I'm not sure how it appears in the video, but it is a creamy colour in the background as opposed to the stark white border, which will be cut away before I actually put it into a signature. And the colour that I printed on the back, if you have a look at the colour in the background, and then you look at the colour that I've printed on the back, they blend in quite well. I think they're not exactly the same, but they blend in fairly well, so I thought I could get away with that. And then the last page is this, with this gorgeous purpley pinky reddy tone. So that is the kit, or part of the kit. As I said, I will link all of the kit below and the shop below. Just a quick reminder, these are designed by Wildflower Publishing on Etsy, and the lady's name is Hannah. So I will be making a one signature journal from this in the coming videos, in the upcoming videos, and when we get to the binding part, I will show you how to do the brad binding. So that's what I plan to do with these digitals. So if you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that YouTube can send you a notification when I upload new videos. And if you are into paper crafting, particularly learning to make books of different sorts, notebooks and junk journal type books, learning how to make some ephemera, some different ways of binding those sorts of things and dressing them up, then this might be the channel for you. The other thing that we will make now and again is notepads and like writing papers and some stationery sets, maybe some cards and envelopes and things to go along with those. Those things can also be incorporated into your journals as well. So if you think you might be interested in those sorts of things, particularly if you are a beginner, because this channel is designed to actually teach beginners the basics to get you started and get the ball rolling with the things that you are able to do. And as time goes on, you will develop your skills and you will get to know what you like and what you don't like in your journals or in your bookmaking, and you can learn different ways of achieving the same thing or similar results, and you can pick up what you decide you like and what you don't about how to go about making things. So because there's always different ways of doing things, there's never one right way, there are just different ways, and all of them are acceptable. And it's okay to make mistakes when you're learning, so never let anybody give you the indication that you're doing something wrong. Okay, so I'll leave the video there for now. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.